Welcome everybody to the first inaugural Airborne Hot Ones. My first guest of this show that I'm going to be interviewing and getting to know a little bit better is the Micah Kimball. Micah, how you doing, buddy?
I'm doing all right. A little nervous.
Yeah, a little nervous.
Honored to be here, though. First guest.
Yeah, so you're one of our interns here at Airborne. How are you with spicy food?
It doesn't affect me. You could say I'm immune. It does nothing to me.
It does nothing to you.
I'm not worried.
Okay.
Not at all.
Not at all. So you think this is going to be easy coasting, you're going to get through it fine?
Did you put any on here?
I mean, yeah, I put some on there. Can't you see? So actually, Micah's special request today was dino nuggets. So we have different dino nuggets actually throughout. And they actually, I think this is a triceratops or something, but
That's something.
ready for the first wing? First question?
I'm so ready.
Awesome.
Jump right into it.
Let's do it.
Sweet.
All right. First one, the sauce on this is known as the colon cleaner. Yes, the best name of all hot sauces. So you can actually just take a bite of it right now.
This looks like it was just cooked like a little bit
That's good.
darker, you know?
Easy, right?
I like dino nuggets.
Easy?
They're pretty good.
You feel any spice on that? Okay. All right. So my first question for you is, you were brought up in a missionary household, correct?
Yes, I was.
Okay. So you were able to go to a bunch of different places while being in that household, right?
Yes.
So what was one of those places
Yeah.
as a child that you look back on and you wish you could go back to?
Honestly, probably one of my favorite ones was our first,
Yeah.
which was Africa.
Okay.
Our family went to Mozambique, Africa when I was 9.
Wow.
That was our first one. Really young. We were there for about 3 months with Heidi Baker.
Oh, wow.
And looking back on that, I just loved it so much because we would go around with the kids and play soccer, and it was just always so much fun. I was always out doing something. You know?
Absolutely.
It was really great.
That's awesome. Okay. So easy first one, easy first dino nugget. You feeling all right?
I feel good.
All right, cool. So we're going to go on to the next.
Let's do it. Just keep going. Let's go.
All right, so this one is actually called the Secret Agent Aardvark. So this one is a little more Caribbean feel, a little more Caribbean spice. So
We get fancy around here.
So, I know, growing up in a missionary household, your family has to be very, very close to each other and spend a lot of time together.
Mm-hmm.
So I know you were born and raised in, was that Tennessee, was it?
I was born here in
Okay.
PA, but then there was a time when I was around 11 or 12, we moved to Tennessee for 3 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, my question to you is, if you could choose one person in your family to fight in the Hunger Games with you, who would it be and why?
Oh. That's an easy one. Zach. For
Zach.
sure. My oldest brother.
Okay. Why's
This
that?
man, I think he lives everyday life like he's in the Hunger Games.
Oh, wow.
He's got all sorts of weaponry and survival tactics. He's the kind of guy that when he enters a room, he has a plan on how to get out just in case. If anyone comes up to him, he can take them out. Like, he plans for all of this.
So you don't mess with Zach.
You don't mess with Zach.
Okay, so now my next question would be, who would be the person you don't want to pair up with in your family if you were in the Hunger Games? The person that, you know, like, you're just going to lose right away.
I feel bad for saying this one. You know?
Oh, you can't say mom. You can't say Mama
Okay.
Tracy Kimball.
I won't say Mama T. I can't say Mama. Okay. Definitely Isaiah then.
Isaiah?
Yeah.
That's the middle child?
Middle child.
brother?
Yeah.
Now,
You know,
why? Why?
I feel like we wouldn't lose necessarily right away, but I don't see it going well.
Okay.
Something's gonna
just
happen.
not the best cooperation going on?
No, it doesn't click. We don't
Okay.
click. We're not always on the same page. There's sometimes we are, but
Okay.
that relationship definitely took some time to grow, and this is good.
Yeah, that's a spice.
I feel good.
Okay, yeah. So you ready to move on to the next one?
Yeah.
All right,
Why is
so-
this one a different color?
Oh, okay. So this next wing is called Yucateco. Okay, you can actually find this at a lot of your local Mexican restaurants. They always have it on the side with the other red salsa. So like this is we're getting into the medium spicy realm. This is like for the people who dabble a little bit, and then the people who like they're like moderate spice heads. I don't know what you want to call them, but people who just enjoy some spice, like a Hannah Moy or something like that. So
But you put it on the back too.
yeah, you gotta coat it, right?
Well saturated.
Ready?
Oh, I tasted that right away.
Yeah.
Now, I like that.
Yeah.
I feel like this is the first one that actually got a lot of flavor with.
Okay.
The other one's like, there's a little kick. But this one, I'm like, ooh, there's flavor, there's a little heat.
Yeah.
That's good.
Okay, so back to you. What I want to know about you growing up was everyone, when they're going through high school, when they're going through middle school, and even elementary school, and even especially traveling with your family as you did, everybody has a nickname, right? Everybody has a nickname going on. Everyone has a nickname of like, hey, what's up? It's something. It's Micah. And now I asked your family. I did a lot of research on this, actually. You are called by a few nicknames. I'm just going to bring up two of them, and I want you to tell me the backstory and how you feel about it.
Okay.
So the first nickname I heard about was actually from your dad was Micah Bulls.
Oh, yeah.
Like Lunchables, but with Micah.
But Micah.
Yeah.
Micah Bulls. That was a good one. That one I've known all throughout my childhood. I feel like you always call me that one. And usually it came up whenever I did something bad or something, like stupid. I just hear my dad, oh, Micah Bulls. And I'm like, oh, crap, I really messed up.
Okay.
And I guess it got so engraved in my head that one day I was walking in the woods during the winter and down by a river, and I thought it was frozen. I thought it was. I was young, and my foot broke through, and I fell in a little bit, got my foot soaked. And my dad turns around and looks at me, but before he could say it, I beat him to the punch. I go, oh, Micah Bulls. And I said, I knew it was coming. I was like, I messed up. I fell in the river.
So that seems like that's a cute nickname we can say, right? That's a cute nickname for a kid, Micah growing up.
It brings back good memories.
Yeah. So the second one, I think this was more of a high school nickname.
Oh boy.
So when people refer to you as Micah Stud, how does that make you feel, and what does that bring back about high school? So it's Micah Stud.
I think there might be some trauma attached to that one, you know? No, I wasn't really expecting that one. It came from my Bible teacher because, I like to be athletic. I like to try my best in everything I do. I'll say it that way.
Yeah,
so anything
try
I'm
hard,
doing,
so to say.
Yeah, you could say that. You know? But yeah, anything I did, I want to do with my best of my ability.
Absolutely.
And so one day the Bible teacher saw me doing something, and he said, Micah Stud, and then that tragic day, it just continued.
So you're not a fan of the Micah Stud?
I'm not a huge one, you know, because I can never tell if people were being sincere about it or if there was some negative connotation on it.
Oh, like you're not a stud?
Yeah.
Okay.
You know,
well, I mean,
it kind of went both ways sometimes, and I was a little uneasy on which one it was.
Yeah. So how you doing with the spice right now? We're doing all right?
I'm doing all right.
So this is actually when we make the leap. So the way sauce is measured, the hotness of it is by a thing called Scovilles.
Okay.
So then this next Scoville is about I'd say around a 40,000 jump of a Scoville unit. So we're going up a big bunch. So this one is actually called 100% pain. Okay? So this one is not one you really want to mess around with because it's 100% pain. I tried this in my free time and I cried for 3 hours straight, and it was not funny. So if you're ready to go for it, I think on to this and on to the next question.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, like I said, I don't feel hot sauce.
Doesn't feel?
It
Doesn't feel heat.
It doesn't affect me.
No.
I'm just learning. Not just because I said that.
I'm gonna clean that off the bite. That hits a little bit, right?
Yeah, I feel a little bit of a zing.
Yeah, a little zing. Nothing too bad though.
No.
Okay. So, you okay?
Yeah.
Okay. So,
I'm good. Just a little stuffy nose, you know?
Little stuffy nose? Yeah. That wasn't there at the beginning, was it?
It might have been. Anyway, you were saying.
So, at the beginning of the interview, I talked about your family. Now I want to talk to you about where you're at right now.
Yeah.
So, you just graduated high school, right? You had a pretty illustrious career in athletics there. Now, I want to bring up a sport, and I want to ask you what your most embarrassing moment was in that sport.
Okay. Yeah.
So, you were a soccer player. What was one of the most embarrassing things in soccer?
The most embarrassing thing in soccer, this was a rough one. I don't know. You know how you have off days sometimes.
Yeah.
and it's not your day. Nothing seems to be going your way. Okay. Well, this followed me into a soccer game that we had, and I was on the field, and it was a throw-in, and the other team's throwing, and so they went to throw it in, but I thought I heard the ref call for the whistle, and like, hey, like, don't throw it in, it's actually our ball.
Yeah.
And so when he threw it, it came at me, and I caught it. I caught the ball. Because I
and
was
you're not
like,
allowed to use
the
your hands in
ref,
soccer, so
that's a handball. But I was like, the ref is calling for a switch. But he actually wasn't. Oh. It was a fair ball, and it was right in front of my coach, because I remember I turned around and I looked at my coach, and he just like was like shocked and just started shaking his head at me. Okay. It was awful. It was really embarrassing.
And now your other sport that I remember is you running track and field. How was that?
Yeah, track and field was great. I did that one kind of off and on. Probably the most embarrassing one is I was doing, I think it was the, I'm going to grab some milk here just because I don't want it to go to waste.
Yeah. Is it, how's 100% pain? Is it, it's like 20% pain or something?
Yeah. 0%.
Yeah. But you were in track and field, and what happened?
I was running the 800.
Yeah.
And I must have been confused, and I stopped a lap short and like stepped off. Like I was like, okay, just a good race, guys. I did it. I'm done. I called it for the day. Oh, I still had another lap.
I mean, that's tough, but we all have off days. Yeah. And it seems like as we keep going with these wings, we're gonna have more off days.
I'm excited.
Yeah, you're getting a little, what is that called? Flatulence going on?
A little bit.
A little acid reflux.
Yeah. I just don't like how dark red these next ones look.
Oh, they're not bad. They're just intimidating. It's like, yeah. Okay, so the next one we actually got coming up is a really famous one from the original show called Hot Ones. It's called The Bomb. Okay? Yes. It's called The Bomb Beyond Insanity. I tried this in my free time as well. Yeah. Because I want to make sure I'm going through what you're going through.
You've tried all of these, right? And then some.
It was the worst thing I've ever experienced in my life. It was worse than getting in a car accident. It was worse than getting an F on a paper. I wanted to do nothing but lay down and cry. You ready to go?
Couldn't be more excited.
All right, so let's do it. We're gonna cheers this one?
Let's cheers it.
Come on, you can finish that whole thing. Hey, don't bother you. Come on. There you go. All right, so the next question I want to talk to you about is right now you are currently an intern at Life Center Ministries in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania.
Word.
Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay, now you work with youth pastors Ben Evenson and Josh McGreedy. Is that correct?
Great guys, that's correct.
Okay, so I want to know, what is the funniest thing or the most strange thing that you've been a part of with Ben and Josh?
The strangest thing I've been a part of with Ben and Josh, we've done a lot now. I've known for...
Okay, come on. So what's the weirdest thing that you've been a part of with them?
Weirdest thing I've been a part of with them is we've done a lot of stuff now. And probably one of the strangest is we went on a... Man, this is really... takes it out of it, doesn't it? I feel like my tongue has grown twice the size.
I can't hear out of this ear completely.
It's like numb.
Lost it.
Whoa.
Oh my!
Milk doesn't.
Nope.
Milk doesn't seem. No, it's not. That's the problem. It's not helping me. Oh my gosh.
My ear is just. It's like white noise in my ear. It's just fuzzy, and I don't know why. Okay, so what's the weirdest thing you've been a part of with Ben and Josh? Go. I need rapid fire because I'm gonna ask you some more questions about it.
Weirdest thing, Ben and Josh is up in the office, you never know what you're gonna walk in on.
Oh my whole
I've walked into some weird things up in the office. Ben and Josh, one of the weirdest ones with Ben specifically is when we were on our mission trip to Guatemala. There was a bunch of us guys in the bedroom, and we decided there was a lot of us. There was only one bed. We were watching a movie, and so we decided to waffle fry it.
Okay.
And how to all be on the bed.
And that's an old bedling technique for the waffle fry.
It's 1, 2, 3 going linear, vertical, and then 1, 2, 3 going horizontal. And my body's just freaking out, like red flags everywhere.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
then we were like, oh, it'd be really weird. Ben walked in. All of a sudden, he opened the door, and there's like 6 guys laying on top of each other.
Yeah, totally. Like any normal room is. So next question, what I want to know for you is, what is the funniest thing that you've been a part of? My whole face, I gotta tell you, my whole face is fuzzy. I cannot feel my eyes or my cheeks or I can't feel anything right now. This is miraculous. I feel like I'm having an encounter with something. All right. So I'm gonna give us a little bit of. You're crying a little bit.
I am.
All right. So what I want to ask you next about Ben and
sympathetic
Josh.
fire.
Okay.
Yeah.
I need you. I'm gonna say who would be better in the situation. You're playing soccer. Who do you want on your team, Ben or Josh?
Oh, that's a. You know, I'm not gonna. You're feeling it too. You're
Just a little bit. I do this on the daily.
I'm not gonna think about. I'm gonna say Josh. You know.
Okay. All right.
Nothing against Ben. Ben's a great goalie.
All right.
Josh.
You need to save an iguana from a car that's on fire. Who are you calling late at night at 1 a.m.?
Ben, easy.
Okay.
That man's probably got every tool necessary in his back pocket already.
You need to do hot ones with who are you taking with you to brave the heat?
Josh.
Okay, Josh, that's bold because I feel like Ben's kind of, he's like a Viking. He doesn't really feel
He is a Viking guy, but I feel like
is it still sitting into your skin too?
It doesn't go away. That's the thing that I can't get over.
It's like I'm wearing a mask of pain.
I finished my milk and now it's my.
All right, well we have an extra one back there. Actually, can we get a refill, please?
That'd be great.
For the love of all that is holy, it doesn't go away.
No, it doesn't. I feel like actually, not only is it not going away, it's increasing.
Yeah, I think as we're talking, it's getting worse. So now what I want to. We made it this far. You're about to get to the very end of this hot ones, but you still have one left. This is the hottest sauce. So that Scoville right there was about 135,000. We're gonna jump up about 500 more thousand, all the way to 600,000. Now, if you're comfortable with it, you can eat it. If not, you can just stay where you are. We can finish off the interview. Do you want to go one more wing?
I'm going
one more dino.
I
okay.
can't just.
Oh, watch it around the eyes. Okay, watch it around the eyes. So this one is called Mad Dog 357. Yeah. It kind of sounds like a rat poison or something you use to kill animals with, but it's a hot sauce. So what would we rather do than try it? My jaw is just somehow.
Oh my word. It's honestly my tongue. I feel like a red pepper has climbed down into my throat and is playing kickbox all day long.
I can't tell if I'm in purgatory or a state of euphoria that I've never been in before.
I just spilled my milk and I'm completely okay with it.
All right, so this is the final wing. I'm gonna use the I think this is called a toothpick, or if you're fancy, a cocktail steak. But yeah, here's to not passing out. Okay,
yeah.
Cheers. Pleasure doing this with you, buddy. Take one more.
No, I don't think I can. Actually.
All right. So you've been an intern now for about 5 months, okay? I want to ask you about what is most exciting to you about the upcoming fall conference, or at the time we're recording this, it may be the previous fall conference. What is most exciting to you about the idea of a new fall conference?
I think we're realizing everything that's going on and the expansion necessary in order to hold on to and really make room for what God is doing. And
absolutely.
And so I think it's gonna be good. It's gonna be new, but with I'm sweating buckets right now. Oh my. Whoa.
Yeah. So what is one aspect of a fall retreat that you're excited to see in more of a conference format? Hey.
I think. Yeah. I'm getting there. I just gotta let my body run its course. Oh my gosh! This is like a deep hate heat. This wing is basically just saying, I hate you and I hope you choke on this.
This wing punched my grandma in the face and liked it.
It does not like me. I'm done. Done with that. I think the worship is always going to be fantastic. Whether we're
John and Tiff Aiken.
John and Tiff, they crush it. They just bring such a.
Oh, milk doesn't help. Milk doesn't help. It's good for a minute.
Oh. It's like a temporary relief, but when it comes back, it's 2 times stronger.
So, one more thing. I want to ask you about what's the most insane moment, just playing games or anything, a God moment that you've had at a fall retreat. What sticks out to you the most that, people can also look forward to in a fall conference?
Yeah. I think just being around your friends and whatever that looks like, and just conversation, whether you're playing in one of the tournaments, you're playing sports, or you're a artist, dancer, worship, just being around those people, and just the connections and friendships that are made will last. I can't speak. Will last a long time, and it's really good.
So, Micah Kimball, you ran the gauntlet. You made it to the end. You ate all the wings. Now, what I'm going to give to you is your prize. You got this camera, and this camera that's been looking at me the whole time. You got 25 seconds to tell them about whatever you want about what's coming up in Airborne and what you're excited about, okay?
All right. Well, I think the only thing that needs to be talked about is this conference and just continual. Oh, burping doesn't help. I'm going to get through this. The tournaments are going to be great. I think I'll be playing in the soccer tournament, so watch out for that one. Our team's definitely going to win. No doubt about it. Worship's going to be amazing. Breakout sessions, speaking, all of it's going to be fantastic. And, that's it. Nope, that's it.
All right, my man, well done. You made it through our first guest. Good job, buddy. Thank you so much for watching this first episode of Airborne Hot Ones. It's our first show. It's the first time I have run the gauntlet on TV, on the screen, on your Instagram, on your Twitter, on your Facebook feed. I'm really excited that maybe this can become a series where we learn more about Micah. Maybe you learned some stuff about Micah you didn't know. Maybe you had a good laugh during this. Micah,
I hope you enjoyed our misery.
Does it live up to the hype?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. I've always watched people do this, and I'm like, you're reacting that bad to this, but I can't feel my mouth. And I just want relief. Oh my gosh.
My eyes are on fire, but ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for tuning into this. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for being a part of what we're doing, of what's going on here at Airborne Youth.
Yeah.
If you want any more information, go ahead and check out airborneyouth.com. Check out our Instagram @Airborne, and you can check out our Facebook too, @Airborne or @Airborne Conference, okay? And if you need any more information, come visit us on a Wednesday night at 7 at Life Center Ministries. And I really hope you enjoyed this. I really hope that, they can enjoy our misery a little bit, Hopefully I'll get better at this, but man, thanks for being my first
you got this.
inaugural.
I'm honored.
What are you going to do now? What's the next step for you in this healing process?
I'm going to bathe in a bath of milk
Oh,
and just get some relief.
Yep.
I'm
Okay.
going to go pray.
All right.
Whew. It's not going away.
No, like my face is like literally.
Oh my gosh.